Good morning and welcome to my channels. Here's is Felicity, and I will have you get more deeper understanding in some music related jobs. Let's find out about my channels by subscribing and hit the bell icon below. Stage management. Stage manager. Stage management is a broad field that is generally defined as the practice of organizations and coordinations of events or theatrical production. Stage management may encompass a variety of activities, including overseeing or rehearsals process and coordinating communications among various production teams and personnel. Stage management requires a general understanding of all aspects of production and provides complete organizations to ensure the process runs smoothly and efficiently. A stage manager is the individual who reads overall responsibility for stage management and the smooth execution of the theatrical production. Stage management may be performed by an individual in small productions, while larger productions typically employ a stage management teams consisting of a head stage manager or a production stage manager and one or more assistant stage managers. History. The title of stage manager was not used until the 18th century, though the concept and need for someone to fill the era of stage management can be seen with the ancient Greeks. The playwrights were usually the responsible for production elements. Sophocles is the first known stage technician, supported by his employment as a scenic artist, playwright, musician, and producer. And in the Middle East, there is evidence of the conductor, the secret, who oversaw collecting money at the door and serving as the prompter on stage. The prompter held the script, was prepared to feed performer their lines. It was a common practice of all time. Regional differences. In the United States, stage manager is the generic title that may be applied to anyone who performs stage management functions. On small shows, one person typically performs all the tasks of stage management and is simply referred to as a stage manager. Larger shows often offer two or more stage managers. In such cases, the head stage manager is titled production stage manager, commonly abbreviated as PSM, and working under the PSM is one or more assistant stage managers, commonly abbreviated as ASM, shows the employ three stage manager, have a PSMs and two ASMs. So the program credits may list them as a production stage manager. First one has stage manager, second stage manager, and assistant stage manager, third stage manager. Some professional stage managers on plays and musicals may choose to be represented by a unit known as the Actor Equities Association, which also represents performers in addition to performing their typical stage management duties. Equity stage managers are also required to uphold the union's rules and write for equities artists. Union stage managers for opera, ballet, modern dance are represented by American guilds and musical artists and perform most of the same duties as their counterparts in plays and musicals. The American Guild a variety of artists also represents a variety performer, dancer, and stage manager, manager. In United Kingdoms, in the UK, the structure of the stage management team depends on the type of sites of the productions. It can consist of stage manager overseeing the running of the show, deputy stage manager, commonly called DSM, and our assistant stage manager, commonly called ASMs. A French theater shows may employ one stage manager to carry out the task of the entire team, whereas the West End theater show in London might employ notable ASMs, professional stage manager, are represented by British Actors Equities Association, which also represents performers. Deputy Stage Manager. DSM's prompts actor and will usually cue technical crews members and sometimes cast by following the orders of the director and state manager. The DNS calls actor to hold wide technical problems are sorted out during rehearsal and determines where in the script to restart halted scenes. The deputy state manager, DSM, is a separate position in some theaters, whilst in other, the responsibilities of the DMs may be assumed by the state manager or assistant state manager.